Good evening. Welcome again. Welcome back to all of my Blue Rogues. Once again, I am the Corundum Cat, and we are picking up with what is it? The ninth episode of our long play of Skies of Arcadia Legends for the whatchamacallit, for the GameCube, and we're closely going to be keeping fingers on the pulse of the rumors that Sega might be picking up the franchise again. That is buzzing around. But anyway, thank you for joining us as we get going here. Looking at our beautiful map, which we are starting to get a little bit more filled in. As ever, our first mate aboard the Little Jack here on Mighty 10. Thank you for always being our first adopter. Good to see you guys. So, we, in our last episode, finished up for the now with the lands of the Green Moon here in Ixtaka. We raided some lost cities. We fought the most majestic beast ever created, the Slothstruck. Alas, we won, but it was a near thing. He gave us quite the run for our guild. After that, had to beat up Admiral DeLoco for a second time, shot down the invincible, ever-changing Chameleon for a second time, got into a fist fight with a 600-foot-tall giant, and inexplicably won long enough to claim victory and fly away. Now, with Green MacGuffin firmly in hand, we are ready to head north. The Valiants have torn down their enormous, impractical fortification in the canyon. We are heading into that's why I had the map open. We are heading into the North Ocean. This is all Valuan airspace, as we are trying to make a quick raid on their territory to find the Yellow Crystal now. It's a whole kit. We're going to get all of them. Together they will summon Captain Planet. Or the Rains of... Okay, no. Well, together they summon the Rains of Destruction. But, we don't want that to happen, so we're going to try to keep them out of Valiant's hands. Man, that'd be a different cartoon. Anyway, into North Ocean we go. And I think, this is mostly open sky with some nice islands. So as ever, we're going to be trying to... okay, it was just the first thing I saw. We're going to be scraping some random islands for discoveries, and try making omelets now. Look at this thing. Rock's Nest. The nest of the legendary bird, the rock. A single rock egg is large enough to feed a whole town for a full lunar cycle. However, not many people are brave or stupid enough to try and steal an egg from the nest of this giant bird. Oh, man. I don't know who they think they're talking to, but I am both brave and stupid enough. It is larger than our boat. Just throw some cables around it. We'll fly off with it. For the record, I don't actually know where any of these things are. I'm just pressing buttons when I get next to islands. The Will-o'-the-Wisps. Okay. I woke up in the middle of the night and saw something. This should be a Salt Hill. Oh, I woke up in the middle of the night and saw something glowing out near some unpopulated islands. Thought I was just seeing things at first, but then the light started moving around in these weird patterns. An anonymous sailor. Yeah, those are Will-o'-the-Wisps. Closely in real life, when they're not swamp gas, can be an example of static electrical discharge across ship's riggings, which is also known as St. Elmo's Fire. A very, very cool effect, which I'm quite a big fan of. Also a movie, I think, about track and field runners, maybe? I don't know. Probably not as cool. Less boats in it, anyway. Excellent theme song, though. John Parr, Man in Motion. Check it out. After the stream. First, Prison. I forget what colors I need for any to be working on magic, but I do know that we got Fina her new super move, so we're going to show that off just to start with. And she looks so happy.
Purify our souls.
Well, I thought that did damage. Oh wait, maybe I used the wrong ability. Okay, you know, our soul's perfectly purified. Not helpful, but, you know, a good baseline to establish. Oh! Okay, they both, that's it, they both cost 6, that's what it, okay, you know what? We're gonna give her another chance to get it, because I hit cleansing, I wanted winds. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this does damage. Okay, let's see. Not a lot of atmosphere on the moon, so I'm curious what winds they bring. Oh! Oh! Okay. The pupil has decided, no, you want wind, you're gonna get wind. Okay, I love it. I think probably just, yeah, he's green, so these are still green enemies. It looks like the Ixtacan wildlife is spilling into the north. Did we cause an ecological disaster? Let's just blame Valua for it. We'll blame Valua for it. That's fine. No one will know. Pirate. This is 3 islands in a row that all had discoveries. This is wild. We found the Giant's Hammer. A strange sorcerer. Oh! It was named the Giant's Hammer for its unusual shape. Yeah, we just fought the... Okay, thank goodness Grendel was not equipped with this last session when we had to fight the Giant. It's a big hammer. Huh? He was a big guy. The perpetually storm-cast skies of Valua. Oh, what do we got going on here? We've sailed into a cutscene. We've sailed into an awesome Black Pirate Gordos ship, the Bloodlust. Fat guy. He's credited as Fat Guy. I feel, okay, this is, you know what, the game's a product of its time and place. What does a fat guy sound like? Cold starfish soup, Valuing chicken with onion sauce, and a mountain of flying fish. That's probably jowly, right? That's like, okay, why does he also have better facial hair than us? Dude, look at those cooks in the background! They animated Gordo. I assume that's Gordo. It's his boat, but look at the grin on those guys. Man, those chefs they're up to something. This is Hell's Kitchen up in here. What are they serving? Are they cannibals? This is wonderful. That ship that we hit yesterday really had some great food on board. Flesh. Captain Gordo, a ship armed with a gigantic harpoon has been sighted off the port side. I see. Good, good. Another ship full of goodies is there for the taking. I'll take on anyone if I think they have good food on board. I really hope they have something that goes good with fish. Buddy, can we just tell him where the Rock's Egg is? Can we sell him that discovery and just go leave here without a fight? Vice! There's a ship heading right for us, and they're black pirates! I know that flag. It belongs to a pirate named Gordo. He's known as the Gourmet Pirate. He attacks other ships and steals their food. Which, you know, sounds harmless, but then cannibalism and scurvy happens. He rarely uses his cannons because he's afraid he'll burn the food on the other ships. He'll do anything for a good meal. As far as black pirates go, he's a strange one. You're telling me. He's getting awfully close. We can use our cannons? Let's shoot him first. That's a plan I've been working on.
They're boarding us. They're challenging us to hand-to-hand combat.
Well, while they're here, might as well kick their butts. I mean, don't get me wrong, we just did a lot of ship combat last time. Oh, they got rhythm! We might... three mad chefs and... Okay, well, obviously his flunkies are on my list. First, let's get a shockingly blue pupil. We'll give one more Lunar Winds. We got a lot of targets. I have a feeling that we'll be, you know, falling back in the old standbys before long. Ah. And it should it should have been Delta Shield, but we can take one or three.
Here goes.
Oh, these guys ain't so tough. Cupel, show him how a fat man really fights. What was up with that read? Digest. Oh, he's got something. He's got a digesty. That's good, you know. Vaguely concerned that didn't actually do anything, so he's probably charging up for the next round. Do I need to use Delta Shield? I'd prefer not to take more rounds of Pyra, because I think we're going to be getting something big from El Gordo anyway. If nothing else, this guarantees that they will do something other than cast spells at us. Lock was spread. Oh! We remind you that Gordo does not like to use fire because he might burn. He doesn't use his cannons because he might burn the food on board as he spews liquid flame across the party. Well, alright. He's got Moxie, and I respect that. Not, like, a lot. Will give us okay. That's wait. Yes, that was cleansing this time. That's what we want. We're gonna get some regen going, and provided he can't do that directly back to back, we'll be fine.
Moons. Purify our souls.
Let's see how that giant exposed belly does against swords. Not great! Am I absolutely brutalizing a comic relief villain? I think I'm brutalizing a comic relief villain. I mean, I'm gonna spam attacks on him so he doesn't, you know, spew lava on me again, but still. Oh god, does this guy also want to become like a carpet merchant? Or just like a food critic?
We did it!
Also, don't quote me on that. I think he had less HP than the sloth, the giant sloth bears in Rixus. Ooh, a lot of fish, though. Nothing wrong with that. And a cham to feed Koopal. And continue its growth into something truly terrifying. Alright, keep in your boat. We give up. You and your crew fought well. Like, well done. Also, God, the chef next to him is still grinning. He's more sinister than he was before. Look at this Shadowheart's guy. Your name was Vice, right? I don't think I've ever seen you in North Ocean before. This is the first time we've ever been to North Ocean. Well, except for, when we escaped the Grand Fortress of Valley. For now, tell him, give him the bio. How about it? Make this easier for him in the inevitable second boss fight. And for now, we're riding aboard Captain Drachma's ship, Little Jet. Drachma? Wait. I don't know how you'd mistake it for someone else, man. Drachma, were you ever in North Ocean before? Pretty very well. Then it is you. I've heard all about you. Is he joining the party? I'm okay with it. You're the sailor that is chasing the Arcadia Rhaknam. If I remember correctly, it was to avenge your son, right? Enough! Oh, over the side with him. Give him the drill. I don't know what stories you've been hearing, but I suggest you keep them to yourself. And unless you want me to throw you overboard, you should get off my ship. Oh, that's quite alright. We'll be going now. You take your creepy chefs with you. What are you staring at? I'm going to stand there all day. Get back up to the bridge before I throw you overboard.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the first time we've seen Fina get like. Okay, no, but she still takes the time to stop and give a polite little curtsy. Yep, never change, girl. Rhaknam. I guess I should have prepared some trivia about Captain Ahab and Moby Dick, but I'll let that one breathe for now. It could become a little too present a little too quickly. Though I guess I'll pose the same question that Melville encouraged of his readers, since I have a moment, since I've talked myself into it very easily. Which is a scarier possibility? That the white whale is indeed a divine manifestation of something sent to bedevil man and specifically responsible for all of the misery in Captain Ahab's life and understanding of the universe as a devout Quaker. Or, and I think it's much scarier, if it's just a dumb fish, well, cetacean, excuse me, that, doesn't like harpoons and just reacts out of instinct, and it is not personal, it's just a big whale and you are unlucky. I think that's more existentially terrifying.
Looks like we've reached Valian airspace. So this is where the yellow crystal is hidden, right? Yes, it is sealed somewhere in these lands, along with the yellow geekus. Considering how much trouble we've caused Valians already, we should be extra careful, right, Captain?
Don't be cute with him right now, Aika. He just threatened defenestrations.
Captain? What's wrong? Oh, are you upset because a fat man taunted you about your dead son?
Damn, nothing. I'm sorry, are you saying something?
Nothing really. It wasn't anything important.
I think we got pulled into that cutscene directly on top of Discovery because the compass is not happy. Ah, found the lighthouse ruins. Originally an ancient ruin, it was converted into a lighthouse to guide Valuan ships returning from the north. But as the center of Valuan culture shifted to the south, the once great lighthouse faded from people's memories. God, okay, after the stream, just watch the lighthouse. I know I told you to do something else. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I told you previously after the stream. Go watch The Lighthouse. Willem Dafoe, Robert Pattinson. Great movie. Couldn't ask for better. Should we be going into this canyon? Is this safe? Are we doing a trench run? Is this Ace Combat? Why am I asking you? I see suspicious craters. This could be good. Alright, well, we got more of them scorpions. We will do as the scorpions have done before us, and we will in fact rock them like a hurricane. Oh, come on, Looper. Come on, you afraid of the non-elemental damage? Wimped out. That is the big advantage of Lunar Winds over either Alpha Storm or whatever, Omega Burst or Epsilon Burst, excuse me. Those are fire damage from Ica. Lunar Winds, I believe, is like non-elemental magic, which gets past the Looper's defense if they don't run away, and it did. Closing in on a level. I don't think... Okay, yeah, don't need the yellow weapon anymore. I might change that to purple to get some low-hanging fruit. The ships here are definitely just the Valuan Navy, so... we're going to give them a dodge. Ooh, suspicious ruins. Usually a good sign when we're hunting ancient treasures. Green? I wouldn't mind power level green to get the group healing. Okay, one more time we're gonna try to catch the Looper before. Yep, there we go. All right, fine. Honestly, I just like the animation for that attack because it was so unsettling. Not sure. Are they both defending? Well, that one wasn't. Yeah, getting blue and green work. Alright. Are these good runes for us? The Maw of Tartus! We found it! It's him! It's always been him! Well, anyway, welcome to the Maw of Tartus. Cupel is not having it. It knows something we don't. That chunk of metal is huge.
Beneath it is the Maw of Tartus. It's an entrance to a series of caverns. These caverns are the resting place of the yellow crystal, as well as the yellow gigas. This seal was built by my people after the Rains of Destruction in order to contain the yellow gigas. Now the yellow gigas lies dormant.
Good. Keep that thing locked up.
Well, I know this means that the gigas can't get out, but it also means that we can't get in.
Yeah, Aika keeping us on track here. I don't think there's any way we can get through this seal. What should we do? What we shouldn't do is move. Oh no! The law! The punishment for trespassing near the Great Seal is death. Really? You guys didn't bring boss music with you. I hate to tell you what's gonna happen, but... Alright.
Fire consume my enemies! Slam to burst!
So I will say, I've spent a very long time misremembering this dungeon as the Maw of Tartarus, as in the higher levels of the Greek underworld, but Tartarus works too. Okay, the beat cops in Valua carry hand grenades. Which, considering the world they live in... Get him, Cupel. Cut man in half, long-wise. Oh no! We taught them our secret techniques. I kind of like this has just been like a sloppy barroom brawl here.
Here goes!
We didn't even need to make it rain swords. Don't even need it. Getting really good on green. Yep, like that. Fina's close to another spot. Oh, yo, gonna plead for mercy, huh? We surrender. Please don't kill us.
Tell us how to open the seal, and we'll let you live.
Wow, I think she's serious. Aika, they don't know. That's impossible. Our entire army couldn't open it. Our commanders aren't concerned with the yellow crystal right now because it's already in Valua and it's safe from you. Wow, we didn't think. Yeah, he's not wrong. That scans. That makes sense. Look after the other crystals first. Something's not right. You'd think this area would be more heavily guarded. Where are the rest of your men? They're preparing for the raid on Nazarad.
What? Val's gonna start a war with Nasir?
I think so. I'm just a grunt, so I don't know any of the details. Man, this guy folded. And there was a giant arc whale. It destroyed a few of our ships recently. One of our admirals is hunting it. We didn't even ask.
Giant Arc Whale. Rhaknam is here. Answer me.
Oh, I don't know for certain. Some fog rolled in yesterday, and there were sightings of a huge creature. Yeah, that's right.
Which means it's probably still in the area. I have to go after Rhaknam. I've been following you kids around, looking for the crystals all this time. But now it's your turn to follow me.
Yes, yeah, it's your boat. You will. We know that you'll abandon us. Well, it doesn't look like we'll be able to get to the Yellow Crystal anytime soon. Okay, Drach, go with you.
Very well. Now the time has come for me to finally face Rhaknam. He was the reason that I got the harpoon cannon in the first place. I'm gonna kill him, or die trying.
Chams. Not shams. Chams. Oh, the opposite thing. They revert the Cupil's evolution, I believe. Speaking of which, since we got a cham, I don't want to forget about it. Cupicone becomes... Oh, it's still the Cupicone. We need another one. Alright, well, I had to try. Magic is a little low. I'm paranoid about this stuff. Yeah. We'll be a little Dr. Feelgood. These magic droplets, delicious. Just sprinkle them right on top of the skyfish. It'll be the ladies mostly using magic. I think Vice is fine. He's got a captain's hat. The controller's still chirping at me. More 3 choms. Wow. All right. Okay, well, we cannot access the Maw of Tardis because, they just locked it. Turns out remarkably easy to foil treasure hunters. Just, close the door. Oh, and he's going to immediately make me waste those magic droplets. Thank Captain. Thanks.
We need to step before we attack Rhaknam. There's always a thick fog surrounding him. He knocks ships out of the sky and they never see him coming.
Valua just saw him. You know what? I'll be nice.
We'll hide in this canyon and ambush him at the first sign of fog. Tonight we sleep here. Drop anchor, boy!
So I was kind of hoping they would actually animate the anchor drop. It'd be a little bit extra, but... Later that night, my heart was racing with excitement. I was too anxious to get even a wink of sleep. Rhaknam was nearby. That's all I could think of as I lie there, trying to sleep. When did Vice switch to second-person narration? Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any shut-eye. Maybe I'll take a little walk to try and calm myself down. Alright, oh yeah. Okay, for unnecessarily fun little touches, they actually replace the engine noise and sign when you steal the engine from the Lynx. Did they need to do that? No, they really didn't. Well, no response. I wonder where the captain is. He's not in the armory or in the escape shuttles. Probably for the best. This used to be a storage area, but Ike and Fina now use it as their bedroom.
I swear I didn't steal anything.
Huh, sounds like he's talking in her sleep again, confessing to all manner of crimes. Also, we stole at least one golden mask. I mean, yeah, priceless artifacts and all that. It belongs in the museum. So do you. Cap.
Is that you, boy? What are you doing up at this hour? You should be getting some rest.
God, this is a lonely man. I was about to say the same thing. It's the middle of the night. What's that?
Open it.
It's full of feathers.
My son collects. Used to collect things.
You have a son? Yeah, Gordo mentioned him, you dink.
Aye, about the same age as you. Long time ago, I ran a fishing boat in North Ocean. My son was learning to be a sailor. He used to come out with us. His name is Jack. He was a small boy, liked to help out. The other sailors, they used to call him Little Jack. One day, we went out fishing as usual, and Rhaknam came. We didn't know how powerful Rhaknam was, and we tried to fight him. But there was no way a fishing boat stood a chance against that thing. Rhaknam destroyed our ship. I barely managed to survive. But my crew and Jack weren't so lucky. Last time I saw Jack, he was clutching some feathers as he fell. Like they'd stop him from falling. I can still hear my son scream as he fell. From that day on, he swore revenge on Rhaknam. For my crew and for Jack. I need to kill Rhaknam to avenge my crew and my son. I'm getting long-winded in my old age. Don't let it bother you. It's my problem.
Captain? What do you even say to that? Other than I should have been prepared to do Quint's the Indianapolis speech from Jaws, right? Jesus.
This fog. Could it be? Huh? Boy, go wake the others. It's him. Rhaknam is here.
Oh, I hate that they replaced the overworld with whale song. Oh, that's really disturbing. Anyway. Alright, I'm turning the boat around. Don't have to be mean about it, just going to avenge your dead son. fell screaming from the sky thousands of feet into the air to be lost forever below the clouds. Okay.
Here goes! Yo!
Yeah, Chad, I'm gonna straight up say I don't have anything. I don't have anything funny to add to that. I mean, I can be a bit of a prick, but wow, that is the. I can still hear my son screaming. He was clutching those feathers like they keep him from falling. That is like the hardest line read I've seen in a long time. Cute, funded pirate venture. Wow, 2 for 2 on the looper. Actually, very impressive on the team.
We did it!
It certainly looks like fog. Oh, cannon fire.
What's that sound? It sounds like cannon fire.
Boy! Deadhead!
Well, we found it.
Captain! It's him!
It's the size of several islands, Captain.
Ah! It's huge!
Hey, look over there. Oh! We got an ace custom in there, one of the admirals. And they actually know how to fly in formation. We're in a lot of trouble. Hey, that's our whale. Quit it.
Captain, whose ship is that? While we were in Valo, I heard rumors that the Armada was in their chain of command. That must be Ramirez's ship. He was Galcian's vice captain. He's the most feared officer in the Armada.
Ramirez. Fine, what's wrong? Nothing. Everything is fine. You know, just fight the whale.
Wow, she cannot tell a lie. We can't fight them both at the same time. Cap, what should we do?
Take out the Valo ships first. I don't want them interfering in the fight with Rhaknam. I need to kill Rhaknam myself. Battle stations! Leave Ramirez's ship alone. Take out the 2 cruisers in front of us first.
It's fine. Ramirez's ship, we haven't gotten the title card, the Monacaros. Baller name in keeping with their sort of animal themes. The unicorn, hence the spike, the boarding ram spike on the bow. Really great.
Air pirates, scum! You'll regret the day you stood against Lord Ramirez and the 6th Fleet of the Armada.
Man, we're just here fishing. We just want to punch a whale. You guys made it weird. try this new torpedo. Man, if they're missing us, okay, well, you know, I guess we are much smaller than an arc whale. I was gonna be like, man, I don't know how they think they're gonna hit Rhaknam. And it's like, oh no, he's geographic in scope. Aptly named for a gunship, they do have a lot of subcannons on board. And we're going to keep our HP nice and high. We're going to be passing this around. I see we got a harpoon cannon opening next time, so let's make sure we got a lot of spirit points and good hull. Because it sounds like we might be doing some fights back-to-back here. Multiple cruisers, and then an arc whale the size of nations. And or the Monceros. Saros? Karos? It's Greek, so it's probably the hard K pronunciation. They have more guns than us and more turrets and a lot more sub-weapons. Fight aggressively, close in. Knife fight. Yeah! There we go, that was the right choice. I'll be shocked if they survive the awesome power of the harpoon cannon. But, you know, just in case. There we go. Okay. On the off chance they survive the big gun, we got others.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
That'll look good in my trophy room. Yeah, no, we didn't even get a captain's stripe from him. That was a Moog ship. Oh, it's so big. All right, we got a straight shot of right. There's two other battleships. Well, there's a cruiser and a battleship. Are we jumping the gun a bit?
I've waited for this for a long time. Harpoon cannon! Fire! There's no escape for you now.
Was this a good plan? Ah!
Captain, watch out! There's an enemy ship off the starboard side. It's Ramirez.
Take it behind us while we're concentrating on Rhaknam.
Yeah, he has crossed our T and given us the business.
Little Jack is on fire. Propelling power dropping rapidly. We're losing altitude. This isn't good. If we keep this up, we're all gonna die.
No! I've waited far too long. I may never get another chance.
Captain, we've got to abandon ship. We need to get to the lifeboats down below.
What? You're telling me to abandon the little Jack? You're telling me to let Rhaknam go?
Yes! If you die, it won't bring back your son. As long as you're alive, you always have another chance.
Girl.
If you die now, then the lives of your crew and your son have been lost in vain. Alright, we're abandoning ship. Everyone, get down below. Also, yeah, actively on fire. Ramirez is like, well, I don't know that they're just pointing the boat away from me, but I'm not too proud. Wait, do we? No, we do not. We do not have the chance to loot the little Jack before we abandon her forever.
Hire teenagers in jeopardy is always right.
Captain, hurry, get on! The ship's going down!
Captain? Captain, get on board.
Look, Rhaknam's hurt!
Yeah, we just shot a giant harpoon into its back, and now it's we are getting a Arcadian sleigh ride. Would be the parlance, I believe.
Captain, what are you doing? No, don't!
Captain, hurry, get in! Well, that was women. Vice, you are children. And the captain goes down with the ship. No!
Captain! Why did he do that?
Hey, war crimes! Ramirez! He fires at lifeboats! Ah!
Vice! No!
And he's gone. He had the captain's hat. He does have the best item. And they're gone. Welcome to chapter 2, everybody. Drachma has gone down in flames, and the little Jack is destroyed. The party is broken. The MacGuffins are, well, technically not scattered. I guess we still have those in Vice's inventory. And now we're doing our version of Castaway. I'm alive? I'm as surprised as anybody, Vice. There's not a lot of ground out there. Looks like I've been separated from Ike and Fina. I hope they're okay. Where am I? Who am I? It's too soon, game. Ike, Fina, and Drachma have left the party. Drachma has left the party. Okay, I got a whole inventory full of fish. I am prepared for this Celis, oh, why am I not remembering her last name thing? Claire. Is that right? Maybe? Sounds it's something like that. No, but we got sardines, we got flying fish, we got spiked sunfish. That old man's gonna be eating really well. That's the lifeboat I came here on. Doesn't look like it's in very good shape. I wonder what happened to everyone else. Well, Vice, they were bombarded by naval cannons while in open-topped dinghies and flung off into the clouds. So, use your imagination, kid. Good news, it's our island now. Share, thank you. Not Claire's, let's share. Yeah, this game really doesn't have a Cid. I mean, I guess Admiral DeLoco is kind of the mad inventor working for the evil Armada, but I'm not feeding him my good fish. DeLoco shows up here, I'm gonna throw him back into the sea. Well, I'm definitely on an island. And an uninhabited one at that. Looks like a storm is coming in. I should find some shelter. Okay, I give Vice a lot of mess because he's still sometimes a stereotypical JRPG protagonist and a little bit dopey. He takes like the ship is destroyed. The little Jack is gone. Drachma is dead. Aika and Fina were shot into the skies by naval guns. And Vice is just like, okay, job one. Let me find some shelter for the night. Cool island. Like there is a unflappable nature there that I actually really do I really like. Yeah, no sense getting all anime mopey about it. See what we're working with. We got a nice cave here. Some good deserted island music. I like that. Oh, good. the last guy who was shipwrecked here. Well, so not the first guy to get shipwrecked on this island. Yeah, exactly. From the look of his clothes, he was probably a sailor, too. Looks like he's been dead for a long time. There's something embroidered on his collar. Gonzales. I guess that was his name. Something in his pocket. He doesn't have pockets, Vice. Those are shreds of fabric on a skeleton. It's a map. A little old. Maybe it's a map of this island. Well, if there are any of the same landmarks, it's probably a map of a different island. Skeleton Island. Where he came from. May come in handy someday. Let's hold on to this map for a while. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, you save the nervous breakdown when you have shelter and steady food supply. Also, okay, I'll give you a proper burial, so you'll finally be able to rest in peace. Fun story. So sailors famously enjoy fancy clothes and bling. The earring thing, gold earrings, stud earrings, very 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 popular. So that was not just a fashion statement and look, I have enough disposable money to be able to afford jewelry. That was a kind of a social compact that if your ass got washed overboard, if you died at sea, and your gull-pecked, fish-mauled carcass washes up on a beach somewhere, that the earring, the simple gold stud earring, the idea was that, oh, whoever finds your body, that will be their compensation for burying you. For giving you a good Christian burial, proper 6 feet, maybe even find a village parson or something to say some words over you. So that was it's like, oh, if I die at sea, this is so I won't be a dislikable citizen with my corpse. Gonzales, the Skellington man here, is mostly fulfilling that fine nautical tradition just with an intelligence and treasure map as opposed to his personal belongings. Okay, we're gonna bury the body. I'm gonna finish exploring first. Where we're gonna find the best place to bury it. I guess my friend Gonzalez had the same idea. Looks like he was living here for quite a while, too. Well, long enough to starve to death and die from exposure and become a skeleton. That doesn't look like much of a choice. Might as well set up camp in here and get some rest. Aika, fine. Wherever you are, I hope you guys are safe. Okay, what chat, what would be the funniest situation to find Aika and Fina in? You have 10 seconds to answer. Too late. Whose answer was going to be hair down in bed in a pink honeymoon suite snuggled up together? Look, you get shipwrecked. Your fellow sailors start looking mighty handsome. You don't know. Fina definitely swings that way. The Sylvites, they're up to some stuff. Oh. Also, hair down Aika is so cute. There's like 2 scenes in the whole game. The game's from early 2000s. I think this is progressive. Are you kidding? I'm shocked. How did we end up in this place? And where exactly are we?
Oh, this place does seem peculiar. No one kills anyone in this place of business except me or Zed. And that's Zed.
Anyway,
I don't see Vice or Captain Drachma anywhere. I hope they're okay.
Drachma will not be walking in a maid outfit. Drachma went down with the little Jack. I'm sorry to say. Because Drachma's a cool dude. Well, past tense. Oh, I forgot to unequip his gear! Sorry.
They're probably fine. They're both too stubborn to die that easily.
I wonder who saved us. Okay. Oh God, Clara. The happiest, most illogically hopeful and helpful person in the game. Obviously, the voice of Moira Brown.
Oh, you're awake. There's no need to get up just yet. Let's see. What can I get you? How about a nice hot bowl of soup? Sure, that would be great. Oh, my name's Aika. Lady, your bed, kind of. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Not my aesthetic, but it works for you. And I'm Fina. Thank you so much for saving us. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Oh, Aika and Fina. Well, you both have such pretty names. You two are lucky that I found your lifeboat. You were both unconscious. What exactly happened? I love exciting stories. I'm going to write them all down and sell a book about it.
We picked fight with a whale and the Navy at the same time.
Oh, don't worry about it. If you don't want to tell me, I won't force you to. But by the looks of you, I'd say that you two were air pirates.
No, it's just...
Looks like I guessed right. You don't have anything to worry about, my dear. Because I'm an air pirate too. What? Really? Yes, I'm Clara of the Blue Rogues. Good to meet ya.
No, no. Clara's ship is a all-female crewed roaming honeymoon suite because she has very particular taste in very particular men. But it's the motif. You'll understand when you see the ship from the outside. Everything pink.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Vice is probably fine. You girls like him, right? You have to have faith in your man. Yeah. We're still figuring out boundaries. Like, we're definitely sharing them. We were definitely talking about it. We're definitely sharing, but it's still a little like, they don't teach you how to do that. Anyway. Captain Clara. Captain, we'll be reaching Nazareth in a few moments. Okay, prepare for landing. We'll be landing in Seer's capital, Nazareth, very soon. Nazareth is a very large city. Who knows, maybe you can find out where Vice is while we're there.
The joke is never on Clara. Clara is great. Legit, the nicest person in the game. God, I love the Primrose. Yes, it's pink. It's incredibly girly, and it has a lot. It has a lot of blinged out cannons, fully run out.
It's about time for me to set sail. It was very nice meeting the two of you. I'm sorry we couldn't spend more time together. Here, take this. It's only 5,000 gold, but it should help.
Wow, really? Thanks for everything you've done for us. First you save our lives, then you give us gold?
Don't give it a second thought. After all, I too am a blue rogue. Where are you going now, Clara? Me? Well, I'm going after the man I love. He's an air pirate too. He's a little something on the wild side, but he's strong and smart and so... I follow him wherever he goes. I know that someday he'll come around and fall in love with me too. Isn't that romantic?
Sure.
Well, I better get going. I hope we see each other again soon. Good luck.
Okay, and that unfortunately is where the joke reminds me that this is an early 2000s game because she's just super obsessed and stalking a dude. That was the nicest stalker that I've ever met. Well, that at least explains why her entire ship looks like a honeymoon suite.
Honeymoon?
It's the 7th moon, don't worry about it. I kind of figured you wouldn't know what that was. Don't worry about it! Let's go see if we can find a place to sleep tonight. That's so many Sacred Crystals. Yeah, Clara's birth. 5. No, unfortunately it doesn't. It is a key item because we need to save up to buy a boat. Yeah. So, all right. Full disclosure: Clara's great. The Primrose is great. We're just playing. Ika's just the main character now. By the way. But welcome to Chapter 2. Vice can stay on that island. We've got Ika and Fina. What more do we need? Yeah, where the game shows its age, of course, isn't that funny joke that Clara is chasing an air pirate so vigorously. Is that vegetables inside? There's a cute picture on the box. I guess it's being exported. Absolutely. If you ask my read on the situation, and whether or not you ask for it, it's going to be the reality that we operate under. Because guess who's narrating, suckers? I think it is vastly funnier if the joke is that they're both super into it, and like this is just their thing. This is how they get in the mood. This is where the love V turns into a love triangle. Fina and Ika have gotten along great from like the first scene they have together. Like, Aika is never jealous for a moment. She's never, like, bratty about it. She's never distrusting of, who's this blonde showing up.
Oh, full of cannonballs, but they're covered with dust. Because they don't use them too often.
Yeah, you don't really reuse cannonballs, Aika. We have this guy.
It is so boring. When is Valor going to attack again? I am Nasir's top gunner, Kazim. If any enemy ships try to enter our port, I blow them away with this cannon of mine.
Why is this guy not on payroll?
But no enemies attacked us in such a long time. I have nothing to do, and it is killing me. Ever since I was assigned here, I have not had the chance to fire these cannons. I hope the chance comes soon.
Well, boy howdy. If we didn't just interrogate us... Are we gonna maybe tell their military that there's an attack coming? No? Didn't cross our mind? What a thrill, the darkness and silence. Ike and Fina are great together. Just spot on, perfect friendship, no jealousy, 10 out of 10, no notes. And have canonically spent at least one night snuggled into a honeymoon suite together. I don't write it, I just work here. So yeah, Vice, he gets to pay the protagonist tax. He is on an abandoned island with a skeleton sleeping in a dank cave. Ike and Fina, of course, meeting the nicest air pirate, practicing today with Clara and the crew of the Primrose, and just getting, like, minor fortunes handed to them. I don't know if we see the exact numbers, but it's like five grand is halfway up to enough to buy a small sailing ship. Man, if Vice woke up in bed with Gonzalez's skeleton, I'm not sure I wouldn't complain about that at the moment, but it would be perfect comic timing. Also, beautiful city. Thank goodness nothing bad is going to happen to it. Is this the same guy? It is!
Hey there! How goes the sailing? I have cannons for all your destructive needs. But we don't have a boat right now.
Well, actually, we don't even have our own ship right now.
So what are you doing here? Window shopping? I don't like window shoppers. Nor do any of my 19 identical twin brothers.
Oh, it's the Guildmaster. I think we already sold all of our discoveries? We have no money in the ship. I don't think we can look at discoveries. We have no money. We can go to a moneylender. Picture of a pink cat. We have 5 grand. I don't know what this no money thing. This is a nice tavern. Welcome, young lady. Please come in and relax. Arcadia is the center of trade. We have beverages from the far corners of the world. Anything you may wish, we probably have. No? You got it. How about a job? You got a job? No? Regular NPC dialogue? Who's this squirrely guy?
The aqua and food at this joint are pretty good, but the problem is they lack pretty girls.
Oh, good, this guy. There's one in every port.
Gazing into the eyes of that ruddy-faced tavern king doesn't do much for my tired bones.
Maybe Beleza is infiltrating this port before the attack, and they've got, she's doing the exotic dancing girl thing again. And we'll have like a Scooby-Doo sequence where we recognize her first. Okay, Civic duty, can we warn them about the incoming Valuan attack?
This is the No Sultan's palace. No tourists allowed.
No. No, okay. Hey, we have news about the dragon attack at Helga. No? Nothing? That usually works. Oh, they have a little model village. That's cute. And an artist's shop? Yeah, they got culture here. Still not sure where this supposed green or pink cat moneylender is, but we do have a couple other shops down that way. Actually, wait, did we go into the second floor over here? Because that's the taverna. Is that a cat? Maybe? Well, that's a cat. What do you got? Hello, welcome to Osmond Financial. The owner, Osmond, is in the back room. Is it a cat? Tell me it's a big cat. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm leaving. I'm Is the cat in charge? Does it command the decisions there?
Salutations! I am the owner of this business. People call me Osman. I am what you call a financier, which is to say, a moneylender. If you are in need of gold, I can help you. But first, you must appease the cat. Will you really? Our ship was destroyed in a shipwreck, so we need to buy a new one. Could you lend us enough money to buy a new ship? We promise we'll pay it back. As air pirates, we have never once engaged in fraud, financial crime, grand larceny, or the theft of vessels. Well, the last one. A shipwreck? My goodness. That must have been terrifying. But you have to excuse my asking. What will you offer as collateral?
Co-cateral. Cat lateral. No?
Collateral? We only barely escaped with the clothes on our back. We've got nothing to our names. Shop manager, please show these customers to the door.
What's this about all of a sudden?
I said we'd pay you back. We don't have any collateral, but you can trust us. We're pirates. I am not running a charity. I will do business with anyone if it makes me even a single piece of gold. But I'll turn even insulting away if it looks like I could take a loss. After all, money is my very life. Oh, precious, precious money.
Be on your way. Okay, so someone just needs to, immigrate to Valua, apparently, hanging on the upper city. Well, that didn't work. Yo, clerk, can we just rob the place? We have a boomerang. We're armed, right? Yeah, no, let's just rob the place.
It's a pretty impressive safe. It's got so many locks, it's just screaming, "Open me."
Oh, hey, nice treasure chests. Be a shame if,
an intricate treasure box. Let's see what's inside. Oh, it's locked. It won't open.
Ah, it was that easy. Wow, okay, this whole time. Yeah, alright, well, loan sharking, not happening. That's fine. Apparently, theft, it would be beneath us, the dignity of the Blue Rogues. We're not the worst pirates, but sometimes, I wonder. We can't sell any discovery information. Vice has the inventory. This old man, hey! Yo, your young merchant from the prologue. The merchant from the prologue.
You, that girl? It has been many moons. It is I. You and your friend escorted me to the Nasir border a little while back. My voice has probably changed. It happens when you get older. Speaking of which, where is your friend? You know, the one with the eye patch. Are you not traveling with him anymore?
Oh, you mean Vice? Well, it's a long story, but we were separated.
Oh, I understand. Perhaps you had a difference of opinion.
Like eyeing up the blonde. You know, nice.
Well, no, actually, that's not it.
Well, you do not have to pretend. It is said that the closer you are to one, the more they make you angry. Anyway, I miss my wife. Well, here, take this. I want you to have it. Consider it a token of my gratitude. An Aberric charm. I thought that a moonstone shard as beautiful as this would be fitting for ladies such as yourself.
I don't know what that does. Okay.
Welcome to Asia's weapon store. We offer the same mighty weapons that Asia soldiers use.
Why does everyone in this game have better facial hair than Vice, who is clean shaven and mint?
I'd like to buy some, but I don't have any money right now.
Well, then get out.
The dismissive hand gesture really sells it. Alright, well, we've got an Abric charm. What's that? Oh, yeah, no. Wow, we just, Oh, it's an Abric Cham. Okay, well, we're going to save that, because I think we only need one more regular Cham for the next upgrade, so then we can spend the Abric immediately and get basically 2 evolutions out of him. That's how Pokemon works, right? Exactly as many murderous bioweapons. Is this the item store? Yep, we're broke.
I'd like to buy something, but I don't have any money.
He supposes that would be a problem for us. Yeah, alright, well. Well, what we need is a place to sleep and a job.
Welcome! This inn is 240 gold a night. Would you like a room? We've actually been shipwrecked and we have no money. I'm trying to find a way to raise money, but... No. You girls look like good kids. I trust you. I'll start a tab and you two can settle it when you leave, okay?
Sure.
You can use the room all the way in the back on the 2nd floor. I hope you sleep well.
We have for some Sweeney Todd in here.
Looks like we're going to be stuck in Nazareth for a little while. What are we going to do tomorrow? Well, I was thinking about looking for a place to work. We have to save up some gold. Let's put aside the money that we got from Clara. If we save up some more, we can buy a small ship and go looking for Vice. What do you think, Fina?
Okay, again, same energy. Vice is shipwrecked, like, man, I could be the sole survivor, but let's get some food, let's get some water, let's bury a guy. We'll work this out. Girls are here, stranger in a strange land. You know, we've established there's fear and loathing in this here. Like, what's the thing? Check into a hotel, we'll find work tomorrow, then we'll just start sailing. Put the party back together. Irrepressible.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Well, tonight let's just get some rest and hope for the best. I didn't pack a toothbrush. But I wonder where Vice is, though. Vice, I wonder if you're looking at the same moon right now.
Yeah, which continent did you end up on? Show me skeleton snuggles. That's a weird thing to say. Micah, Fina, you look on the same moon right now? I hope you're alright. And so I spent my first night alone on the deserted island. I woke up to some fresh, clean air and a warm sun. Is he being interrogated? Who's writing this down? Also, is that a moonfish above me? It felt great. I'm really hungry right now. The skeleton was just not that filling. If Gonzalez survived long enough to settle into the cave, there's gotta be food on this island. It's time to go hunting. Gonzalez, sorry it's such a simple grave. But I hope now you can rest in peace. Yeah, we buried him. Yeah, and this segment we have to trigger random encounters and hunt for meat to be able to survive, and then look for food and fuel to repair the dinghy to hopefully escape this terrible island. Also, they're grape bats. They're little grape bats. They're wiggling way too much. I don't like it. No, I don't.
Moons, give me strength.
Yeah, they hit at a reasonable level. They have basically no health, so that you are you do not soft lock yourself on a deserted island with ice. Grapple meat. This meat looks pretty tasty. Maybe I'll look for some more. Yeah, we just got to build up a little bit of a stock of that. So, anyway, talking about pirates and provisions, this is as good a time as any to acknowledge some of the questions a little further down my list here. And then note that, what did pirates actually steal, and did they bury it? So I have a feeling this might come from, I think, our run through the Valuan sewers, mentioning where there was almost never actually, like, large amounts of precious metal involved in piracy. As for, well, what did pirates actually steal? What you got is what they need. And presumably all they do is dirty deeds. And anyone who can finish the quote, good on you. Okay, well, where in the world are we conducting piracy? Because what pirates are stealing is what anyone else is shipping over bodies of water. And you know, if you produce a lot of linens and textiles, then that's what pirates are stealing from you. If you are importing a lot of manufactured goods from Britain as part of the, abominable triangle trade, for example, then you're going to be dealing in manufactured goods. As for like what was favored cargoes of piracy, I mean, obviously you want food, you want fuel. You got to keep those lamps burning. Provisions, fresh fruit, particularly for ships that have recently left the port. You always are going to need the essentials to keep a pirate ship sailing, because there's limited opportunities to restock, right? Plenty of ports, if you are even suspected of piracy, they will attempt to confiscate your boat when you show up. And the Pirate Republic is a short-lived period, right? The area where you could actually just, show up in Nassau and do business openly. That was like 12 years out of the Spanish Main. So you're always, you're going to want rope and nails and spare canvas, sails themselves, sailcloth. You always need more of that. Ammunition and weaponry. Surprisingly, cannons not actually that valuable. Like, okay, if you've just converted an unarmed merchantman into a ship that you plan on using to go buccaneering, yeah, you're going to want to steal some people's cannons as quickly as you can. So you have a little bit of naval punch. For the most part, they're heavier than they are useful. You only have so many sailors that can only manage so many guns in broadside. But if you got lucky, a ship might have luxury goods on board, silk, processed linens, cotton, worked garments. It's non-perishable and relatively expensive by volume, so that's always good. Salt in processed form as opposed to just in the water. Molasses and rum. Everybody likes rum. Sailors like rum. One of the one of the arguably more accurate things in Pirates of the Caribbean. Anything consumable that will keep a pirate ship running is one of the things they are going to be trying to steal. Material wealth in a ship's payroll. It was mostly like commissary script and small cash gambling and stuff amongst sailors, but naval vessels might have a strong box of hard currency and foreign currency, but that's the closest you're getting to a pile of gold or a treasure chest full of gold on almost any vessel that you happen to intercept. And did pirates bury their treasure? No. Thank you, Robert Louis Stevenson, for writing Treasured Island and really giving a lot of false expectations about the fiscal practices of ruthless nautical crime. No, there wasn't the kind of treasure that you would bury to turn stolen goods into cash. You had to sell them as opposed to burying them, and once you got that cash, it was going to the crew, right? Pirate crews got paid handsomely in comparison to lawful sailors for the amount of the take, that the number of shares that they were entitled to. So yeah, once you turned your cargo into cash, it went into pockets, and those pockets had holes in them. Let me tell you. Sailors drink a lot, they gamble a lot, they enjoy negotiably priced comforts of all manner, and then they're skint broke again very quickly. Now, there is like, how hungry is this boy? Let me check my key items. That feels like a lot. I'm killing a lot of grabbers. That's 11. That's a lot. Well, I guess we'll do a couple more and see if I get prompted for anything else, or if I have to, I don't know, go back to the cave? How long are we planning on staying in this island? Go for an even dozen. Anyway, there is, I think, one instance of a pirate captain that actually did bury a bunch of treasure, but it was not like an X marks the spot, I'm leaving this here for the long term. This was, I think it was Captain Cook, if I'm remembering correctly, who, after doing some successful buccaneering and selling a couple of vessels that his ship had captured, he had some cash. But before his crew was, they were going for New York City, New York Harbor, and he was concerned because there was like arrest warrants outstanding because he was a semi-infamous pirate. So I believe the intent was like, well, I'm gonna bury my loot in like Long Island base, and like. I'm gonna feel out the town and see if the authorities are gonna be a problem or not. And if it's cool, if I can go into town safely, then we'll just go right back and dig up the loot, and then the crew can be paid and muster out as normal. Go figure, he got immediately arrested because he was a wanted man who showed up in town. And I do not believe he had a chance to recover that treasure, but the authorities seized it shortly thereafterwards. But that's about it. That's the one historic instance I can think of a pirate willingly putting perfectly good spending money underground.
Is it over already?
Come on, it's like 15 pounds of wrapper meat. Okay, triggered a cutscene. There was a limit. All right. Oh man, I ate so much. This looks actually tastes pretty good. I should have food to last me for a while. Well, this island is near any of the trade routes. A ship has got to pass by here sooner or later. I should prepare some sort of signal fire in case I see any ships. I spent my second day gathering food. Lucky for me, the island was inhabited by animals. I started my third day with a big breakfast. Now it's time to get to work. I went to the highest point of the island that I could reach and cleared away an area for a signal fire. He put a lot more effort into that than Gonzalez's grave. When the ship passes by, all I need to do is light it and they'll probably see it. I've been stranded on this island for 3 days. That night, I had a dream about Ica, Fina, and even Drachma. On the fourth day, this place. He's just enjoying his vacation. He's like, man, God, you know, I've been at sea long enough. This ain't so bad. Got some fresh air. Got some terrible plant beasts to eat. I need to gather some firewood. Chat, check me. Am I still transmitting? I bobbled my microphone for a minute, sir. Huh, they're dry and just about the right size. I should look for more sticks like these. Oh, okay, so we have food. We have to gather wood now. I suppose we can just use the big logs. No? That'd be too easy. Thank you, Tim. Okay, if I have to keep fighting grapplers while I'm looking for twigs, that would be excessive. I question if the signal fire should be lit already, but I don't know that we have that much fuel to keep it going full time. But you know, not my island, not my castaway sequence. Okay, at least it's now enunciate and go. We need 5 pieces total. Again, I feel like we could take one of those big logs and streamline this process, but... Are they throwing any curveballs? Did they put any indoors? Does not seem to be the case, but, you know, we had to check. Okay, well, hey, topical. Mentioned from another trope from Treasure Island, from Pirates of the Caribbean, famous in pirate literature, the practice of marooning. That is to say, leaving a disloyal or to be punished crew member on an abandoned island with minimal provisions, and usually either like a single knife or a pistol with one bullet in it. Is that a thing? Yeah, actually, like, not normally something that would be happening to pirate captains, again, who, generally speaking, could, just get voted out and join a new crew or serve under a new captain if they weren't going to cause any problems. But, yes, punishment by marooning is a reasonably well-documented thing. Don't steal from the rest of the crew. Now, it's a boat full of nautical thieves, so, yeah, criminality be like that. There are people who are going to, or modern organized crime has this same problem. Thieves steal from each other as readily as they steal from anybody else. Well, pirate ships were not necessarily going to be an exception to that. So, marooning, which is a horrific execution, it is meant to be fatal. Not always. There are reports of some persons who, as Vice is trying to do, survived on largely uncharted islands and got rescued. Robinson Crusoe style, though with less Kipling style white man's burden, I should hope. But generally speaking, it was understood to be fatal if you just stranded someone in a wild island. I have enough firewood to last me a while. Looks like it's going to rain soon. I should call it quits for today. But yeah, you had to really offend the sensibilities of your fellow sailors for them to go through the effort of marooning you. That's like an operatic thing. Basic, like just basic malfeasance, stabbing someone over dice or whatnot. They would that would be keel hauling. Walking the plank is a Hollywood thing. That's not real. That's Captain Hook and whatchamacallit, Peter Pan stuff. No, that not a thing. That said, keel hauling, very real practice. Horrific. Faster, admittedly. I suppose I have to think of this as some sort... Yeah, so it's a vacation. Deal with it. On the fifth day, I guess I should explain for anyone who doesn't know. Keel hauling. Okay, the keel is the bottom of the bottom of the boat, where the sides of the hull merge together into that bluff. Not bluff, but to that sharp angled. The blade, the bottom part of the hull. That's the keel. Keel can be sharp. Keel can be bluff. Flat bottom boats have very little keel, etc. I get it's been raining all day. I guess I won't get much done. I'll just rest for now. I don't want to just sit around all day, hoping for a ship to pass by. What if I can fix the lifeboat from the Little Jack? Good thinking. But no, the practice of keel hauling was, what they do is tie rope around your waist and throw you off of the bow of the ship while it was at sail. So you were laying effectively pinned by the keel, right, at the waterline, and the boat would just drive into you while you were strapped to the front of it while you're in the water, in a neat combination of like a cheap crucifixion, crushing, and drowning all at the same time. It rained all day. I spent most of the day resting in the cave, talking about keel hauling. It's my 5th night on this island. First thing tomorrow, I'll try to fix the lifeboat. So, like, I guess that has the benefit of being faster than being marooned, but it's definitely less survivable. Another good night's rest. It actually does feel good to take a break from fighting monsters. Well, I can start on fixing the boat. Since this island's been deserted for a while, there should be some moonstones lying around. There ain't probably unearthed a bunch of them. I mean, that would be a plot contrivance. Yeah, here, have this faceted crystal the size of a human head. Yeah, the rain just uncovered it. They're all over the place. Well, here's one. I'll need more than one to fly to the next island. Time to look for some more. I believe this is the last of the chores that we have for this sequence. So I will continue wandering around being super lost. I'm pretty lucky that it rained yesterday. I'd probably never have found any of these. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I'm lucky that they're giant and pink. They blend in rather less well than twigs. There's another one. Oh, this would have been found a long time ago. Incidentally, why do we engage in piracy? If it's this easy to get moon crystals? Or moonstones, excuse me? I guess the crystals have a rather more storied power to them. Okay, yep, up on the promontory. Oh, it's a red moonstone. Which means I'm probably somewhere near Nasir. Oh hey, that's where the plot's happening. Counterintuitive to their own explanation, you think this one will be in the cave, where the rain definitely didn't get. Man, I don't even like this cave. Why do I even have this cave? Not doing anything with it. Oh, 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 oh. Looks like we got a winner. Last one! Man, I'm so lucky. There are plenty of moonstones in this island. These moonstones haven't been processed yet. They may not give off much power, but it should be enough to power this little lifeboat. Looks like I'll have to finally make it off this island. Yeah, vacation's over. Plot's still happening. I started working on the boat. This island's full of trees, so I wanted to worry about running out of materials. Eating the food that I saved up, I spent the next few days hard at work on the boat. 1 week passed. It's been 2 weeks on this little island by this point. Now we could have facial hair. Come on, game. Turn around, full beard. No, no, too soon. Okay, the ability to fix, like, the delicate-looking metallurgy parts of little, like, flappy fins and everything, I'm genuinely impressed. Okay, it would be so funny if we powered it using the actual moon crystal instead of the moonstones. Just turbocharge this thing. Shoots off at like 400 kph. That's a good shot. I like it. Game looks better than it needs to. Alright, should just about do it. Finally gonna be able to get off this island tomorrow. How many random encounters do you think we're gonna have to do in a little open-top sailing dinghy? What? Oh no, he heard my narration. A ship! With skulls and black sails. Play the triumphant, helpful music. couldn't have come a little earlier. You spent all the time working on this boat. Yeah, well. Yeah, you weren't doing anything else, kid. Ooh, she got chase guns. The Claudia is here for business. Yes! They saw me! Well, looks like I'm finally getting off this rock. He has always relied on the kindness of ruthless pirates. Yeah, my man. The eagle-eyed viewer will note that this man's portrait was at the side of Captain Clara's honeymoon suite.
Captain Gilder.
Ugh. Not again. Well, let me sleep a little longer.
Captain! Captain, need to wake up?
Oh.
We just picked up a boy stranded on a deserted island. He says he's been there for 2 weeks. Judging by the way he's dressed, he's probably an air pirate. Looks like he's about 17, pretty much still a baby.
Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Oh, God. Oh, he's a lucky kid. He was only stranded for 2 weeks. But if it was me and I was stuck on an island without any women for 2 whole weeks, I'm not sure if I would have made it. Oh, you're the guy that was stranded. You're dressed like an air pirate. What's your name, kid? I'm Vice. Thank you for saving me. Are you the captain of this ship? Yes, I am. Just call me Gilder. The ship's name is Claudia, and this beast on my shoulder here is Lily. Come to the bridge. I want to hear about your adventures. You defeated 3 of the Armada's admirals and escaped from the Grand Fortress. I like you, Vice. I wouldn't expect anything less from an air pirate. Personally, I'm constantly searching for adventure. Treasure, brawls, women. There are tons of things in this world that make me happy. But mostly treasure. No, women. Women are like sunsets. They're beautiful. There'll be a different one tomorrow. That's my motto. Is this gonna cost me reputation points? You know what? I'm a guest here. That's a good motto. It's a good motto. I'm sure with your looks, you get all the women. Hey, I don't want another guy to tell me that. But thanks for the compliment. Oh, and I do get all the women. Yeah, that's true. Look at his chiseled jaw. So, you've been away from your ship for 2 weeks, right? I bet you really miss sailing. Go ahead, take the wheel. Never do this. Really? You'd let me? I don't care. I know it's accomplished, but you have no despair on the ship. Claudia's a little on the sensitive side. We'll get the hang of her in no time. I'm headed to Nasra. It's the capital of Nasir. Due south. You get lost, just look at the map and get your bearings. Alright, let's go. Gilder has joined the party. Yo, my man. Why does he sound like Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove? Because Kronk is life goals and a himbo par excellence. Yeah, okay, so more of the map. Indeed, there's the Maw of Tardis. We are at Crescent Island, and Nazrad is indeed due south. Separated from our previous trip at the Temple of Pyron by big mountains, which we were not able to fly over. And anyway, yeah, we have officially split the party. We are now 2 and 2. We got boys' night and girls' night. And let's have a quick look at Gilder. He starts us at level 24, so he's right in the running. He straight up just has a gun. Yep. He brought a gun to a sword fight, and I don't fault that at all. He does not start with any of his special moves unlocked, but if we can get a spare Moonberry for him, he empties out both barrels dual-wielding style, which is delightful. And I think we're going to get into the vicinity of Nazrad. There was a lot of traffic out here. Why were we stranded? Ugh. I think we need I need to learn how to read a map. This was before there were mini-maps. Oh, wait, Sail Past one was supposed to be a big... Oh! Yeah, right, that big city right there. I don't know what I'm looking at. Lurkers and a castle. Those are all new. Oh, good. It's going to do that. They seem to be kind of resistant to green, but they don't have a bunch of health. Fine with that.
Take that.
Yeah, just walk up and try to hold the gun to the enemy. Surprisingly canonical use of black powder weaponry.
I wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, we've been intercepted by this guy.
Captain, there's a suspicious-looking ship heading straight for us. It's coming in fast. And it's pink!
Whoa.
What? I wonder who. Oh no.
Well, there you are, my love. You can't play hard to get forever. My heart belongs to you.
Yep, it's Claire, all right. Things I wanted to do today. My God, Vice, you can't begin to understand. It's after about the 12-hour mark. You know, I like women, but it's just sometimes you just have to know your limits. In some ways, she's even more frightening than your Armada. Okay, here's the plan. Cannons, open fire. Ice, you and I are going to take a lifeboat to Nazareth. Crew will sail my ship in the opposite direction as decoy. That's happening. Yeah, that's the appropriate reaction from... What do you say? Sounds like a plan. Okay, but you're the captain. Is it starting for you to leave your ship? Don't worry about it. Titles mean nothing to me. Anyway, we do this. Look, I'm not normally one to gossip, but Clara and me, I'll tell you when you're a little weirder. It'll make sense. I told you earlier, didn't I? Oh, I searched. Alright, everyone. Time for Operation Cloud. You know the routine. Catch up with us later. Say hi to all the gals aboard the Primrose. Clean up after yourselves when you're done. Stay hydrated, boys.
Aye, aye.
Okay, yes, and I know, as I said, it's the bit that I'm doing. They have cannons. If he really didn't want Claire's attention, he has a gun. That works every time. Alright, Vice, let's see what kind of fun Master has to offer. Some personal stuff to take care of first. You go to the inn and rest up. I'll catch up with you a little later. I don't mind traveling separately, but what does he need to do exactly? I need to stop by the tavern for a bit. There's a few women there. Happy to see me. Don't wait up.
See ya.
Girl in a report with Gilder. All right. That brings us to just about 9. This is definitely the best place we'll have to break for the foreseeable future. Okay, our party has been split. Our ship has been sunk. Old Captain Drachma has gone down with the vessel. R.I.P. Little Jack. But we have made it with both halves of our party to Nazarad, where nothing bad is going to happen. And, hopefully we'll be able to quickly get back together and continue our search for future MacGuffins. So, for now, thanks for everyone for joining. Shout out to all my Blue Rogues here for the live one. And, as ever, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, fair winds, following seas, and I will see you in the next one.